Oh, excuse me. All right. Welcome back to RPG Quest. And we are back. We are back to game 243. Been a frustrating game. It's going well until, the last level. How's it going, Reg? How's it going, Captain Crunch? Yeah, I did did a little bit of ROM file delving with the help of New Guard as well. Sent me I was able to kind of pull up a map for the level. Uh, I mean, just a very basic map. I mean, just looking at the ROM data. But one thing I noticed is three doors in succession, which made sense with there's three kind of puzzles on floor level 12. One of them was that monster kind of arena thing. One was kind of that had to do a bunch of dodge some fireballs and hit some switches, and then there's the one switch which I was never able to trigger, and I figured out why after doing a little bit of testing offline. I was basically Walking Dead with my current save. So there's the switch where you have a switch surrounded by two gates, and you can't walk that switch. You can throw stuff into the gates, and initially what I did is I threw some junk in there, trying to see if it would weigh down the switch. It never triggered the switch, and right beside the gates there were some poison potions. So what I had to do, and I reloaded my save from the previous floor to make sure this is what happened. I had to pick up those poison potions and throw at least one of them into the gate. Now I did that at some point with my previous save, but if you throw anything in there in that gate before you throw the poison potion, you're Walking Dead. The poison potion doesn't trigger the button. So as soon as I threw something else in there initially, I basically screwed myself over. So I'm assuming I was able to open up that first door, reloading the save. I didn't redo the other two puzzles, but I figure three doors. I'm assuming those two other puzzles open those doors as well. So crossing my fingers, that's all there is, and there's not anything else because just Walking Dead situations in RPGs, that's just the most brutal thing, especially when it's something like I've already tried, but because some technical limitations, some the fact there was something else on that switch beforehand, and you have no access to that switch. You can't take stuff off, so that pissed me off. So yeah. Hopefully we'll be able to get past this level and continue the game, but man, it's just annoying, I wouldn't really call it a glitch, it's just a bad design, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, computer's ready to walk through. I still haven't figured out if there's any way to get through that door in one of the lower levels. There's a door I wasn't able to get through. I, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be important anyway. I mean, hoping not. Because I don't know, I tried a bunch of things to try to open that door and nothing ever worked, so. Alright, so yeah. Oh yeah, there's definitely ways of getting Walking Dead. Especially, I mean, there's a couple ways I've already noticed. If you ever, well, it's not a true Walking Dead because you can always figure out the spell or whatever. But if you ever get to a point where you fall into a pit and you don't pick up the spell that lets you levitate out of a pit, then you're Walking Dead because you can't get out of the pit. There's also situations where you can well, I'm assuming you can use keys. Well, I mean, there's definitely areas you can throw things across like a gate, and you can't get behind that gate, and then you're screwed at that point, right? There's definitely Walking Dead situations, and this is one of them. So I'll show you. So let's load the game here. Yep, load the right one. Yep. Start the timer. I'll show you what I mean. So let's go over there. Yeah, so there's the one gate they can't open. I'm betting right now I have the other two doors inside, past that blue gate open, but I can't test it on this save because My other save I had opened the door, so, and there's another door behind it. So that blue door there, the trigger for that is this switch here, which I assumed it was. I just couldn't figure out how to open this stupid thing. So when you first get here, there's a scroll that says psychological evaluation. There's a poison potion here, and there's a poison potion here. Now the first thing I did when I got here is like, let's drink this poison potion, because maybe it somehow opens up the gate, and then you can walk over. I never saw like one of those floor switches where items triggered it, so I assumed I had to walk on it. I figured maybe drinking the poison potion get these gates to disappear. That didn't work. Next thing I did is I picked up the scroll, and I had thrown it into this place. I'm gonna reel it, obviously. So I took the scroll, assumed there's a scroll, and I threw it over here. That didn't trigger the switch. So I figured, okay, let me take the other poison potion, and then I think I actually have one in my inventory. Yeah, so take another poison potion and throw it here. That didn't trigger the switch. So I figured, okay, well, that wasn't obviously their solution. So, at that point, I just figured maybe I'll have to do it from above or whatever. But the problem was, I guess, with the mechanics of this game, it's like it doesn't detect any items past the first item that's thrown in there. So if you don't throw a poison potion in first, you're screwed. And all this time, I was using this save, and that was it. I had no way of like ever opening that switch. So now let's reload. Luckily, this is good enough that I created multiple saves, so I have a save from before I even went up to this floor. Also, I'm going to have to redo the whole monster thing, which is going to be fun, but... Alright, so... Let's go to that same thing now. Sure, avoid these pits, not that we need them. I will have to go back into these other pits. I forget, there was a key in one of them, like a golden key, I just don't remember which one. Yeah, so the scroll here says, psychological evaluation. So one of the first things I did is just throw this scroll over into that gate. That was a bad mistake. So now you're supposed to take these potions. So now you see the door is currently closed. See, those gates open, door opens. So I was Walking Dead as soon as I threw that scroll in there. And it was like... So, stupidest thing ever. It's obviously a mechanic thing. I guess they can't detect anything more than the first item that's on there. And yeah, that gave me a Walking Dead. So all this time I was trying a whole bunch of different things, and it's because I didn't throw the potion in there first, so... But as you can see, there's another door here, so obviously these other puzzles we have to do on the floor, which, I mean, I've already solved, are the goals now, so... Yeah, yes, your adventure games are bad enough for Walking Dead, but, man, Walking Dead situations in RPGs, just, yeah. Especially something like that when it's a mechanical Walking Dead. How's it going, Seb? Let's check in from you. So yeah, so let's, I guess, redo these puzzles, and, hopefully there's not any sort of terrible Walking Dead situations in later levels. Hopefully I didn't screw myself over, because I still don't have a way of getting to that gate a couple floors down. So I'm hoping there's nothing important there. Oh, I got to take my other walking ring here. So I forget which one of these had treasure. I think there was one at the bottom for sure, and I think there was one in the middle. If I remember correctly, I think one of them had a golden key. But yeah, adventure games, especially LucasArts games usually didn't have Walking Dead, but Sierra games are definitely very common. Of course, text adventure games, like Hippolyto's playing, his adventure game thing, and yeah, that would be a brutal challenge to go through those games with like Walking Dead situations constantly. Especially if it's a game that nobody's ever that there's no information out there for. Like, Hippo usually has he's playing a game that people know, and if there's a Walking Dead situation, they're gonna make sure he's aware of it, because obviously it's kind of a pain in the ass situation. If you're playing a game that nobody's ever seen, how do you know, right? You keep going for like an hour trying to figure out what the hell to do next, and you're actually Walking Dead at that point. You don't even know. Nobody knows because nobody's played the game. That's basically what this example here is. even if somebody played the game before, they might not have run to this situation because, of course, you know, they might have thrown the poison potion ahead of time and unlocked that, and so yeah, it's pretty brutal. I don't think it was this one. I think it was the next. Oh, crap. I'm gonna have to go through that stupid monster arena thing again. That's gonna suck. I'm assuming, anyways, because there's, from what I could tell from the small map that I was able to like look in the. I mean, all you could get is the basic layout of the floors and like doors and that. And there's 3 doors. Goddamn, it's gonna kill me. I'm gonna be reloading real soon here. Okay, I guess that works. Fall down the pit. Problem solved. Nope. XP level 6? That's pretty good. 5 floor? You do level up a lot slower later on, I find. I mean, I'm level 7 right now. I was level 8 on my other save, and I also killed like 1,000,000 monsters. There's a little bit of grinding you can do, but overall, most places have a very limited number of monsters. But the last level's got to be level 9 in terms of character level, because there's only 1 digit, so unless you get like level A or something. I think was that. I think that one was worse than my Avenger Sword, if I remember correctly. It's like a. I forget exactly what it was, but it was a sword of like plus 10 or something. I know I'm carrying all this extra stuff, but you never know. I don't know. I don't like throwing things away even if I don't need them. Because I get to like a level where it's like, oh, you gotta put all these swords. Oh yeah, I mean, I made sure to check every floor, and that's why I was so frustrated. I couldn't figure out how to bypass this level. Hey, Fast, how's it going? And you know, it's because I was Walking Dead. Nothing I could have done would have like helped me there. But I felt like going back down to the bottom and like just working up the levels again. And good thing I didn't, because that would have been a waste of time. Because again, I wouldn't have been able to. It wouldn't have helped me in any way. Food. Hey, Stuart. Yeah, let's throw away a lot of weapons. It's too bad there's no other bags of holding. Well, at least I haven't seen another one. And at this point, if I'm this close to the top of the thing, and there's got to be... There's definitely 13 levels, because according to that note, we've got to find 13 chess moves. Most likely, level 14 is going to be the level where you actually use those chess moves. And then 15 probably, like, I don't know, you probably have to fight Lord Baniff or whatever. There's your K. Yeah. I got myself out of a dead man walking scenario that I spent like hours on yesterday after doing some like offline testing. It's a pain in the ass, this game had dead man walking scenario. Well, there was a switch surrounded by gates that you had to throw like a poison potion onto the switch that through the gates. Problem is, if you throw anything through first, that thing kind of, I guess, it doesn't trigger the switch, but it kind of, since it's first, anything you throw on top of it, including poison potions, don't trigger the switch. And I wasn't aware. Sephiroth, good old die. Thank you so much for the 2 months. Thanks so much for the continued support. Sensitive fuck yeah, and that's the problem. There's like, I knew something was wrong with that gate, because I mean I couldn't figure out how to trigger this gate. I knew it was like wrong. I just no matter what I did could fix it. I didn't realize it was Dead Man Walking until I tried like everything else, and eventually just. I mean, I had to do a bunch of stuff offline, and then I somehow managed to like to not necessarily hack the ROM, but I was able to like use a hex viewer, a hex editor on the ROM, and I was able to kind of find where in the ROM that there was places that looked like maps. So I eventually found the one that was level 12. Well, with the help of Newgard, he had sent me a map as well. He had found, or like he had hacked from the ROM, and with that I was able to see like there's not very much detail, and of course it's the same map as I have here. The only thing I noticed on there's 3 doors leading to the central area, and I knew there's 3 things on this level, 3 kind of puzzles, if you will, that you have to solve. One of which is the which is like the monster thing. One of them is like a place you have to dodge some fireballs and get hit a bunch of switches, and then the only possibility for the third one was that other switch that was surrounded by gates. So, of course, that had to be the first door, right? So the one that's like, if you don't solve that one, then you don't even know you're missing it, kind of thing. Yeah. That was Walking Dead, and I tried everything. The hacks are. Hey, when there's will, there's way, and there's no information online about this game, like at all. Like, this game I was amazingly surprised. I'm amazingly surprised that there's a copy of the manual out there. There's like literally no information in any other way about this game. No FAQs. There's multiple versions of this game too. There's like DOS, Atari ST, the Game Boy Color. I don't know if there's any differences between them in terms of like item locations, map layouts, that kind of stuff. If there is, it's probably some minor differences. You're gonna write a walk through it? No. Now the VODs will be available for anybody who wants to look it up. I'll be the first person with like a playthrough on YouTube for this game, that's for sure. Where's the... Like any sort of YouTube videos you find on this game is going to be it's all like 5-minute gameplay. Like this is what the game looks like, kind of thing. That's it. That's all you find in this game online. So you're welcome, future generations that want to figure all the hubbub about towers. Lord Baniff, or Towers, Lord Baniff's Deceit is. First person to officially finish this game. Well, no, I'm sure some of the people have beaten it, but yeah. Definitely have to be careful about Walking Dead. Yeah, so that's the thing. Game Boy Color especially, there's very limited information about anything out there. This is the one that had the key. I know, I definitely didn't pick up the key already. Wait, did I get a key in one of these? Yeah, I must have, because I had 3 keys in my last save. And it's the only place I could have picked one up, so... One of these has a key. I think it's the other one. This one here, I think. Sharpie has to endure this too, no, I think. Luckily, Sharpie doesn't. I think he's already played the Dungeon Master games, which, I mean, the Dungeon Master games aren't bad in terms of, like, you know, they don't have, as far as I'm aware, they don't have any Walking Dead scenarios kind of thing, but they're just slow as hell. Absolutely horrendous games in terms of they're horrendous ports, I should say. They're not, games themselves aren't necessarily bad, just really badly ported. Well, this game was fairly enjoyable. It's just that Walking Dead thing really soured my experience. But overall, I mean, this is a technically impressive game for Game Boy Color. And, you know, it's not bad. It's I mean, not an amazing game, but it's okay. It's definitely passable. Just a technical limitation that basically screws you over. It's always fun. It's one thing if I didn't figure out the thing, but when I even tried the right solution at one point, and then it didn't work because throwing something else there first would have screwed me over. I mean, it's got some pretty good quality of life things for real Game Boy. I mean, sure, screen-wise might not have been super big, but you have to remember, you can save anywhere. There's a pretty decent auto map in this game. I don't know. It's got some decent quality of life stuff. Like an auto map is always nice in any sort of dungeon crawler. And it runs kind of okay. I mean, for Game Boy Color, it can go pretty fast. There's not any major slowdown like you would have in stuff like the Dungeon Master games. Like, I mean, the whole throwing the wrong item kind of soft locks you. I mean, that's more of a technical limitation kind of thing. It still sucks like hell, sure, but can you? I can't like. It's definitely gonna dock the. Definitely gonna dock some points to the score for sure, but it's not like I'm gonna rate this like a 1 out of 5 because soft lock thing that's built or due to a technical limitation. As much as it pisses me off. Game Boy player. I need to get myself a Game Boy player. Oops. Might as well do this one while I'm at it. I don't know which one triggers the second door. I'm assuming each of these does a door. I just have to dodge some fireballs. Go! Nope. I guess I can't see the door from here. Let's go downstairs. Yeah, I don't know how this game would be on an actual Game Boy Color. I mean, this game probably would have been playable on like Game Boy Advance SP, but the original Game Boy Color, I don't know. It's hard to tell. Like I don't know how. Depends on how the contrast in this game is, and yeah, see this open the second door. So the third door has got to be that Monster Rush thing. That's gonna be fun. I'm betting behind those 3 doors is gonna be a key that we need to use, which I actually didn't unlock that place there. But there's 2 doors, that's the thing, so do I have to choose one door, and like, one's the right door, one's the wrong door? And I'm obviously going to make a save before that happens. There's 2 doors and 2 locks. And unless there's 2 keys, which is a possibility. Hoping maybe there's 2 keys. If not, I'm making a save for sure. And I'm assuming that the puzzle or the chess move thing is going to be. I think that's obviously the stairs up because it's the only location possible now. Unless, of course, that third door goes to the stairs up. And maybe those doors we have. I don't know. Find out. There's that third. So there's still supposed to be one more of these golden keys somewhere. Again, I don't know, maybe it's behind that door on the 1 floor, or maybe lower down, or it could be higher up too, who knows. I haven't even found the places where those keys are used. I figured it was those doors on this floor, but they don't work here, so. Rakele. Yep. Oh, I'm like, why isn't it working? Yeah, I got a whole bunch of spells. How many spells do I have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got like a 20-ish spells. I probably have like all the spells. I mean, I have like Fatal Touch, which is like 26 times attack. I mean, that's got to be the most powerful spell in terms of physical attack one. I got the most powerful healing spell. I've got, you know, the spell that lets me like load up. Got that's probably the best support spells. The one I use the most, anyways. Overall, it's probably the best spells that I have access to. You can see they're having anything stronger, maybe a even stronger attack spell. But alright, now the fun part. I'm gonna go through that stupid monster rush. I wonder if there's any. I wonder if we can throw items at a button. I wonder if that's a thing. Like stand near the door and then just throw the button. I won't be able to get back in that room, but who cares? Find out. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to hope for the best. Alright, let's make a save here. Let's overwrite my level 12 save that's Dead Man Walking. Hey Trippy, how's it going? Yeah, that one wasn't exactly a hard one to decipher. And if you didn't decipher it, it was one of those ones. I mean, if you're thorough about searching every wall, it would have been pretty easy to do. All right. Oops, didn't mean to do that, but okay. It doesn't seem to trigger the switch, at least not from that distance, and that wasn't that far, anyways. Nope. Frick. Nope. Didn't mean to do that. Damn it. Now I'm dead. Can't saved. Well, you find poison potions on level 12, like, so you don't need to find one. I don't know. I've never tried throwing a poison potion at an enemy. I'm assuming that poisons them, but like, how much damage is that gonna do, right? They definitely don't need one. I'll give it to you. Yeah, this part of the level is the hardest part. You get like a humongous group of monsters coming after you. Which ain't easy. You can kind of get out of here and then like take them down a little bit at a time. It's just you have to do a lot of like maneuvering and hope for the best. It's basically a lot of RNG. Okay, got that. I just need to get out of here. Yes, there we go. Safe. Yeah, see, now the door's open, so there you go. I opened all the doors now. Let's kill some monsters and get some experience now. Now that we're safe. Save. Got lucky. Didn't take that many attempts. Here, monster, 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 monster. Be nice if I could do more than like minimum damage with my sword every time. That'd be a very nice thing. I can always jump in a pit if I need to escape. Every time I kill a monster, it's like another one just takes its place instantly. Like, there's not even a frame, it's like just instant. Like, if you didn't change to a different type of monster, you wouldn't even be aware that you killed it. To run away after this next hit. Okay, run away, run away. Okay, good. Whew. Sepira Shirugaru, thank you so much for the continued support. A few months and counting, yes. Thank you so much. 3 years. You got your Chrono Trigger avatar. We're still level 7. We're definitely going to be level 8 by the time we kill all these monsters. I don't have to, but I mean, might as well. It's not like there's... I mean, the only thing limiting how long we can spend... Oh man, hopefully there's not some sort of time trigger of some kind in this game. I think that determines how long we can spend is just our food reserves, and I still got plenty. This game definitely gives you a lot of food. Yeah, the base attack is 1 to 4, and anything you get multiplies that. So this sword, for example, is 11 times, so it can give me from 11 to 44 damage. I never see 44. It seems more often than not, I don't know if monsters' defenses somehow is calculated in there, but I most often do between like 11 and... Like 11 is extremely common. 11 to like maybe in the 20s. I don't think I've ever seen a 44, so the enemies probably have a natural armor value which lowers the amount, but the minimum you can do is always the X amount. I don't know if there's anything stronger than 11 times in this game, but Adventure Store is definitely the best I've found. There's also speed differences, so different weapons will attack faster, like daggers and fists will attack faster than like a sword. Battle axe would be one of the slowest, obviously. We're making some progress. We're not getting monsters instantly after we kill one. Maybe we could do 0. Technically, no. Make sure we're not surrounded. Because you can't, I mean, you can miss, but you're not actually doing 0 damage, it is missing. So anytime you hit something, you're doing a minimum of, like, the X. You're always doing 11 damage. So much sleeping. I'm amazed. You know, if only I'd be able to sleep as fast as this guy does. You know, just you're just going through this dangerous dungeon full of monsters, and you just just fall asleep at it like instantly. Just close your eyes and bam, you're sleeping. Like, how the hell does somebody do that? Oh, I'm doing better now that I figured out how to hell progress in this game. It's the most frustrating thing when you can't figure out how to progress, and it's because the game kind of screwed you over. No, that king. Yell up before this guy murders me. Want to reload? I haven't saved since killing a million monsters here. Let's just save right now, actually. Yeah, I guess it's not a surprise that, I mean, you would have to go a long time without sleeping, and I don't know how the hell you go at any point in this game where you're not sleeping 90% of the time every time you get hurt. Like, even if you have the best healing spell, then you got to get your magic back. If you don't have your healing spell, then you're resting to get your health back. I don't think it's possible to go below alert. If it does go down, I've never seen it. Hey, Telefmore. Large number of completed RPGs, yep. So many RPGs completed, but so many more to go. And how many guys did we kill here so far? Stop running away! Why am I still not level 8? Yeah, there's probably no way of hitting level 9 in this. If there is only like 3 more levels after this, but I'm assuming correctly. Which would make sense. 15 would be a nice even number. And considering the last chest move is going to be on level 13 according to that note, chessboard is probably on 14. I can't see them having anything past that. Unless there's a massive number of monsters. That's going to be a possibility too. There's a lot here, but there might be even more. There's a mighty fatal touch. Sir Haltab. More RPGs than I played games. I'm sure you played more than 200 and something games in your life. I mean, it may not finished, but in terms of played. Yeah, it's definitely going to be longer when I get further down. I mean, the PS1 era definitely went. The average game length went up significantly when I hit PS1. I mean, portable games like this, even this one where I spent like a few hours just trying to get out of a Walking Dead situation that wasn't where was the Walking Dead situation until now. I'm probably still going to beat it in like under 15 hours. Which is super short for like a game, but obviously not short for a Game Boy Color game. But definitely short compared to most of the games around now. Oh yeah, Might and Magic was my longest game for a while, until relatively recently. Like, Might and Magic games are definitely long games. Especially considering, well, I guess the NES one does have a mini-map, although for the most part I drew my own maps for that one, because the mini-map was not the best. But, well, Second Frontier was, but not. Might and Magic was the longest game before Second Frontier, I'm pretty sure. So the second one on the Genesis was 50 hours, and the first one was... it was like 80-something hours? Sorry, 64 hours. So that was the longest time for a while. For NES era, that's humongous. 64 hours for NES era? I mean, that's humongous. I only started being that when I hit PS1 era, I think. PC version had auto combat? Yeah, so that helps a lot. Okay, let's go see what's inside of this thing. Well, obviously it's not stairs, so it's got to be a key for one of those. I really hope it's a key for one of those doors, because god damn it, it's a spell anyways. Kelly. All right, magic door. What are you gonna have? Say key, gold key. Yeah, so regular gold key. So that's what we need. I'm assuming that's what we need for those doors. So there's 2 doors. So either they both lead to the same exit, or you have to choose one. One's right and one isn't. So we're obviously gonna save before opening one of these doors. Make sure I don't overwrite that save. Alright, door number 1 or door number 2? I'll start with this one. Key fits, thank God. Yeah, so 2 separate doors. And there's no chest move. Does the other door have the chest move, maybe? No, because if the other door had the chest move, then I'd be able to see it on the... Because anytime there's the plaque on the wall, you're gonna be able to see it from both ways. Same thing with switches. So unless it's right behind the door, in which case you wouldn't be able to see it from the other side. Let's check. Because I'm pretty sure the hint said something about like 13 chess moves, and 1 on each floor. Yeah, let's just reload just to see if it's just the chess move. I can just write it down anyways. So load. Let's see. Yeah, if there's enough of a difference between the versions, I'll play multiple versions. If they're basically the same, then no. I'll usually play like the best version. You know, Final Fantasy X versus Final Fantasy X HD, the HD version. They're basically the same game. You have some extra stuff that was like part of the international editions or whatever in the HD version, so I'll play those instead. But I've got Dragon Warrior 1 and 2 for the Game Boy Color coming up soon. Those are pretty different from the original NES versions, so it warrants replaying the games. And generally, it's going to be years in terms of actual time between the point where I play the original game and play the remake anyways, that I might not even remember much about the original game. And if I did... Oh man, this is concerning now because there's no plaque on this level. And I've been everywhere where they can. I mean, I've exposed the entire floor. There's nowhere they can hide a plaque. So yeah, there's just no plaque, I guess. Yeah, because if there's that door there, yeah, there's absolutely nowhere they can hide a plaque. So maybe there is no plaque on this floor. Maybe there's only 11 chess moves. Well, let's see what's up here. Okay, so the other one probably goes towards the series of... No, there's just a gold door. Well, this is a big open area, so if anything... Yeah, let's reload here. Let's go to the smaller room first. I'm hoping one of them has a key to get to the other room. If we don't get like a you're screwed because you took the wrong door kind of scenario, but that's why we have a save. Yeah, I don't know if I'll play the 3DS version of Dragon Quest. I mean, I might, but again, that's going to be so far down the road. It's going to be, you know, 5+ years minimum between the 2 versions, then whatever. I don't mind replaying the games, especially if they're okay games, if they changed enough. But, you know, it'll be a case-by-case basis. Okay, button, we don't have any... I wonder if there's maybe there's just a hidden door here to get between 2. It wouldn't matter which one you choose. I'm put past them to do that. No. No hidden door. Okay, it goes to the same area anyways. This is probably the correct one because there's treasure in between those 2 rooms that you can't get otherwise. So if I chose the other door, I wouldn't get the treasure. Actually, I would because I can hit that switch from the other side anyways. So either way, I'd be able to go here. Just 2 different ways of getting up for some reason. So you can hit the buttons on the opposite side. No treasure. Hey, fascinating. Yeah. well, this game is so unknown. There's like really no information. I'm probably the first person who's gonna new monster. Probably the first person that's ever gonna. Well, no, I know I'm the first person that's gonna have like a complete playthrough of this game online. There's no FAQs for this game. There's no maps. There's no playthroughs of this game online. I'll be the first person to actually have an official, like a full playthrough of this. Yeah, this game is hitting hard. What the hell? What the hell? God damn. Some hard-hitting stuff here. This is Dark Souls for the Game Boy Color. Okay, well, I'm safe to make a save up here anyways, considering it seems like either door you choose, you can get to the same areas, so... Neither of them seem to have like any sort of reward. So I still need to find a fourth golden key. Where do we... I don't see any switches, or no doors here. I don't know where I'm going to have to even use these golden keys. Solid golden keys. You're nice to not even know what the hell the name of these monsters are. There's a couple in the manual, but of course there's a lot of monsters that aren't in the manual, so... I don't know what the hell this thing is. I'm not sure if he's like just... like an arm like flipped up at me, like... weird. Yeah, those are basically spell runes. Which a lot of games like this did that. I mean, Ultima Underworld is an example of a well-known game, but a lot of games did things with spell runes. Dungeon Master games, I think, did that as well, if I remember correctly. It's all spell runes. As long as you know the spell, you can use the runes. But of course, throughout the dungeon, they have scrolls that tell you, this spell is equal to these runes. But you can start a new playthrough and you have all the spells already, because you don't actually have to find them. Once you have them, you've got them. Mixed Fatalics? Yeah, but that one you draw, like, you actually draw the rune, right? If I remember correctly. It's been a while since I played Dark Fatalics. I'm enjoying that game. Probably the Xbox version isn't terribly bad, because the PC version of it was kind of fun. There's not a lot of secret areas in here, considering there's not really any sort of places to hide them. Maybe in that middle area there. Also not a lot of treasure. What's this? Potions, and bread, and apple. So healing, bottle of water. Why would I want a bottle of water? Trying with the stick doesn't work well? Yeah, I can imagine. Tuning Guy Atonement, is that any good? Yeah. Well, it's probably better on the DS, I would imagine, than the Wii. Because even on the Wii, just trying to draw those things with a Wiimote. Definitely better on the stick, but would be way better with an actual stylus. It's weird, oh yeah. One of the few PS2 CD ones, yeah. Yeah, those little blue discs. I mean, there's probably some PS2 games that they could squeeze on a CD, but they went DVD anyways, because, I don't know. The hell is this thing? There's scary looking monsters on this floor. Oh crap, there's two monsters. There's two of the same thing. Hopefully they don't have a million hit points. Crap, they poison. Yeah, it's PlayStation 2 CD games are blue. Just like PS1 games are black. So anytime you see a blue disc on the PS2, it's because it's a... wow, that thing did a lot of damage. Anytime you see a blue disc on PS2, it's because it's a CD. Yeah, there's no colon, I don't think. No, it's two guys there. It's Tsunugai, I think. Or it's... There you go. Tsugunai tournament. Yep, found it. It's in there. It's like it better be there because I have a copy of it behind me. Something like a basilisk or something. Nah, I don't need it. I won't need to play that one for quite a while, Shikei, but thanks for the offer. Won't be playing that for like, 2 or 3 years now. God. Alright, at least we don't have the other one to worry about right now, but I need to cure my poison here. What the hell's the cure poison? Cure poison NKLA. We don't have enough magic. Can't sleep all poison, but I don't have enough magic to cure my poison. God damn it. This will be fun. Bottle water doesn't help me. And a potion. Come on. Oh. Cursor's out. Yeah, so being poisoned is a very dangerous thing because you can't rest when you're poisoned. If you're out of mana, by the time I regenerate enough mana, I'll probably be dead. Mid-2001, yeah. Give me a while before we get out of 2000. Oh crap! Oh god damn it! No, I'm ready to fight you yet. No, I'm fine. I had a mana potion, but like this guy, if I heal again here, then I probably have to reload because. God, this guy hits hard. God, look at, he took like half my health off in one hit. What the hell? You guys are brutal on this level. My god. Just want ours to be over soon. Although now I'm really wondering if there's only. I was thinking. Because I didn't find a chess move on the 12th floor. It sounds like there's supposed to be 13 chess moves according to that one note, unless the note meant it was 13 levels, and maybe there isn't a chess move on 12, maybe there's no on 13, maybe I already have all the chess moves. I haven't seen like a chess board yet. God damn, what the hell? So much damage. As far as I'm aware of, like the best armor I can find here, like I haven't seen anything that's possibly better than what I have. I'm gonna die because I don't have any way of curing this. It's brutal in here. This guy's 301, yeah. It'll be a while. Enough mana. Use my healing potion. God damn it. Let's wait one more tick. I don't even know how much mana I even need for this spell. What should I even have in terms of mana? I have 2 mana. Pretty sure I take more than 4 damage from that poison. It's probably like 10% every tick. Yep. Man, those things are nasty. And Kelly, I gotta keep this. Just make sure I'm fully healed before even countering it. Fantasy 9 is the shortest Final Fantasy you've ever played. I don't remember much. I've definitely beaten Final Fantasy 9, but I can't for life remember the ending of that game. Or the end game in general. But I know I've beaten it. It's been a long time. I mean, Final Fantasy VIII is obviously fresh in my mind because I played that recently. RPG Quest. Final Fantasy 7 I played multiple times and beaten multiple times. But 9, yeah, it's been a long time since I've played 9. I'm sure it'll come back to me when I start playing it again. The alligators go. I mean, it's fine if they're... Here they come. Go. Let's make a save. Sub 40? Wow. There's a golden door here, but there's no switches or anything, so I don't know why I'm even going here. God, why does he hit every time? It's not fair. He's hitting every single time. Not NN. And Kelly. God, I really wish there was a way of saving a spell so you can have 2 kind of ready to cast at all times. Yeah, it depends a lot on the side content. Like for me, I usually try to do all the side content as I can. That makes a pretty big difference in a lot of games. Excuse me. Telemarketer. So we got a door, but no way getting through this door. Yeah, hunting for blue magic definitely take a while. Damn it, it's a bad start. Missed twice. Hit for 11 damage. At least a decent hit for the second one. Even though I can never get close to 44 damage maximum of this sword. The hell, might as well just reload, I mean... I'm hitting so many times for minimum. Seriously, game, stop. What the hell? That guy took like a third of my health off in one hit. It's like 20 damage. And what's probably some of the best armor in the game. Like, what the actual hell? Where's my protection ring? Maybe that'll help. I need the feather falling ring on this floor anyways. I guess I could try casting that the magical armor spell that I never used. Never really figured I'd need it. These guys are just brutal. There. Am I still only level 7? I was definitely level 8 last time. I killed pretty much the same number of monsters this time, so it's just like maybe it's a timing based thing. Like the only thing I did more last time is spend more time. I don't think I killed more monsters. Maybe I did kill a few more monsters, but just obviously stuff respawns. I have to go back to the previous floors a bunch of times. Alright, no secrets around here. It's just a big dead end. All we got is the water potion. Just like why? Okay, no, my save file was in a dead man walking thing. After doing some testing offline and hacking the ROM to like just check out a map, a map of level 12, which showed me there was 3 doors in succession. I kind of figured it had something to do with that switch. I could never. It was behind some gates, and the reason I couldn't set it is because I'd thrown some stuff onto that switch prior to throwing the correct item on there, which was a poison potion. And as soon as you do that, you're dead man walking, because the poison potion doesn't trigger the switch if you threw something else there first, so... No, this guy's gonna kill me. So basically I kind of... luckily I had a save from the previous floors, so I wasn't completely out of luck, so I didn't have to. Oh god damn it! That doesn't. This guy like super smart or something? Because most enemies usually leave you alone if you run fast enough. You will program game, yeah, pretty much. That sucks, but luckily I have a save from the previous floor. So if it wasn't for that, I would have had to restart the game. I wouldn't even found out. Just like I said, I did some offline testing. Oops, and that's when I realized. Yeah, I knew it had something to do with that switch, and then when I looked at it again, the scroll was saying psychological evaluation. I remember, the first time I drank the poison, like maybe if I just throw the poison away. So, but I had tried that previously, but like, let me try without throwing something else there, and sure enough, triggered the switch and opened the door. I knew it was dead man walking on the other one. So much fun. There's the monster. Yeah. Hopefully not, but it's still... God knows how many levels to go. God damn it. Stop poisoning me. Stop hitting me every time. Stop doing 11 damage. Man, this level is brutal. RNG. many times have I hit him for 11 now? Like 6 times? And killing, go. These poison dudes are annoying. Especially since I have to constantly switch spells. Haven't played 15 yet? Me neither. Me neither. One day I'll play 15. One day. Okay, go see what's over here. Another poison potion. Already got one in my inventory. So far this floor doesn't have anything useful. I mean, there's not really any hidden areas because there's nowhere to hide in a hidden area. There's no good treasure. There's a switch here which is kind of middle. There's 3 switches here. So let's probably trigger that door that was up there. Question is, what order do I have to hit them in? It could be an order, it could be like a... Well, it's 3, so there's 6 possibilities. Obviously, the current possibility isn't one of them, so there's 5 possibilities. Unless it's an order thing, in which case, definitely want to save first. Let's check the rest of the map before we start hitting switches. Give me some treasure or something in the map. Maybe a scroll that tells me some information about these. This mechanic was bad enough. This place looks pretty maze-like. All the stuff on this floor sucks in terms of like damage, or in terms of there's no good weapons. I mean, usually good equipment's gonna be found in hidden areas anyways. It's not like you're gonna find them just randomly strewn around, but there's gonna be something at the end of this hallway. Nothing looks like letters. One thing that CRPGs are very fond of doing usually is using the map as a puzzle. It's usually to spell words, and nothing I can see here that could spell words. The hell? Why is there nothing here? Tread. Secret? Secret? Oh, there we go. Uh-oh. It's fireballs. His first version had breast jiggles so much, director wanted to tone it down. Yeah. That button didn't seem to like... If I have to throw something, you have to do something like throw something and You usually hear like a clicking sound when you walk on a switch. This one doesn't give me a clicking sound, so there's only one door I saw on this floor so far. So any sort of switches are going to be to trigger that door. Unless the switches somehow reset the puzzle. I'm sure I'm not missing any potential secret areas here. It's more crap. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a just a regular brilliant sword or whatever. Let's make sure. Yeah. That's right, run away, you coward. Crap. Ha, I got you cornered down. I don't like having... I like not having full mana. First thing I want to do is run into one of those stupid poisoning dudes. And you can cast heal twice and poison once, or cure poison. It's a really weird layout for this this area. Oh, there's a scroll. Okay, I might describe. Give some information here. Use this magical scroll to bypass a barrier. Don't throw. Watch for fireballs. So we have to use this on the switch, obviously. So we probably have to put that one on the second one. On the second... Can't throw. Which makes me wonder, like, should I believe that don't throw, or... Alright, level 8. I leveled up just by hitting them. But that's gonna help me much. Give me a little more mana and a little more HP. That's all you get for leveling up in this game. Yeah, like 18 mana and I have 20. Well, I guess 20 mana does give me the ability of casting that super powerful attack spell twice, if I want to do that. This stuff, because otherwise it's not going to work, most likely. There we go. Oh, crap. Hey, Sting. Yeah, it's too bad it does exist. It wasn't too bad until I got a dead man walking God damn it, this thing hits so hard. What the hell, game? Can I kill it, please? Oh, god damn it. And kill it, go. Okay, so I guess as soon as you use it, it keeps the door open for good. Nope. Tab. Man, that tab mem has like a really big range of healing abilities. Something can like heal me for double, or for like half my health. Other times he heals me for 1/4. Scroll. Soon. Not soon enough. He died? No, he didn't die. Just ran away. So 1 second, guys. Just got a phone call. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Just a quick work call there. Nope, don't want to load. Cancel. How do I cancel? The select button? Good. That's the only button left. Alright, let's just scroll. Our Master Baniff has cheated death. His body is dead, but he lives on. Yeah, he's obviously a vampire. Fire Protect Potion, probably useful, potentially. Oops. Some food to lower my weight. It's the only time you can never say that. It's like, I'll eat some food to lower my weight. I don't need to scroll anymore, I'm assuming. Get back here. Now, what can I get rid of here? Oops. Really don't need these silver rings. I know, right? It's a nice upgrade. Our master bin. Oh, that's the scroll I just threw away. Alright, so we got a golden. Golden door. But again, no key or buttons. Well, there is a series of buttons in the other part of the map. No, I figured out how to solve the puzzle. I mean, my current save that I had was Dead Man Walking, so I had to reload an old save. But I ended up basically hacking the ROM. Not really hacking it, but I was managed to find where the maps were stored in the ROM, and I mean the maps weren't really helpful or anything like that. All it showed me was there was 3 doors in sequence. So I kind of figured, you know, there's 3 kind of puzzles on that floor. One puzzle I was never able to solve because I screwed myself over by accidentally like throwing an item into the pit, and as soon as you throw something that's not the right item, you cannot continue. Like it will not accept the right item at that point. So you know, reloaded an older save and was able to successfully restart the level and open up the door I needed to open. So I mean, I had the solution prior, just I couldn't use it because, you know, Dead Man Walking, because of a technical glitch. So that kind of sucked. Did I go up here yet? I think I did. Yeah, this is where I got the scroll. Okay, so we gotta start hitting these buttons now. Unfortunately, these buttons are far away from the actual doors. I don't know if they're gonna... It's 2 doors and 3 buttons. So either they have to be hit in a certain sequence, or... Okay, so that opened that door there. There's another button on the top. So you hated more than this, I have. 1 second, guys. Alright, in the back, sorry for that. Work call there. Alright. How's it going, Sharpie? Yeah, this game. You're lucky. And this game wasn't too bad, but there was like a dead man walking scenario on like 12th floor that I spent hours just trying to figure out how to get past that floor, and I couldn't because I'd screwed myself over without realizing it. So luckily I had a save from the floor before. So after doing a whole bunch of stuff, I eventually figured out I reloaded the save and figured it out, and yeah, that was a lot of fun. Oh, the game's not bad for a Game Boy Color game. I mean, other than the technical crap of this like dead man walking scenario. I mean, it's not amazing by any stretch, but I definitely played way worse games like Dungeon Master 2 on the Sega CD. God, this thing's gonna kill me. Am I in a dead end? Oh, crap, damn it. Have enough magic to... Phew, just enough magic to cure like 1 HP probably and like one MP. Brian's Journey, yeah. That one was better than the original. I mean, Quest 64 is kind of trash, but Brian's Journey was, it actually had NPCs that actually kind of developed the story of the game, which was missing from the N64 version. Which is like, why? It was quite clear the N64 version was a rushed game. It's weird the Game Boy Color version actually has more lore than the console counterpart. It's just not bad for disease. I gotta get myself the flu shot, but yeah, every time I get a flu shot, I always get more sick than if I don't get the flu shot. Nice. It's nice when they're like basically dead. Right, save. Alright, is there anything in here other than the switch? I don't know what that switch is for, but... Well, I mean, even if you keep your body healthy, it depends a lot on the environment you work in, right? If you're working around a lot of people, that's a good idea. Come on, you stupid healing spell! What the hell? You failed so many times. Alright, so there's no treasure. Yeah, that's what I remember. Because I mean, yeah, the whole point of the flu shot is to get your immune system kind of to combat the actual flu that's going around, right? It kind of prepares your body. So it fights like kind of like a weaker strain or whatever, like a kind of a dead strain. But of course, while your body's fighting off the flu shot kind of version of it, and strengthens the immune system, then you're weaker against the actual flu. So you do have that kind of the state where you're more likely to get sick. Well, exercise and eating badly is not going to really affect your body's immune system as much. I mean, yeah, there's probably some crap that's going to affect your immune system, but you're still going to get sick despite that. And the only way to really combat it is to, you know, make sure you wash your hands often and like personal cleanliness is the biggest thing against getting the flu. Yeah, so you know, if you look at the U.S. compared to let's say places in Asia, you know, you go to places in Asia, and if you have somebody who's sick, they're usually wearing like a face mask. You know, they're a lot more considerate to other people when they're sick. In the U.S., you know, you have people who are like just walking around, they're like just coughing without putting their hands or their sleeves or anything in front of them. They're just like coughing out in the air and like getting everybody sick in the process. In places like Asia, that happens a lot less because people wear the face masks, right? So that's probably more of the problem. It's not necessarily the diet. It's definitely, I mean, it probably has something to do with it, but yeah, it's just the considerateness of people. That's, so I wonder what those other switches do then. Because we have two other switches that. I wonder if those other switches are like troll switches. Oh, the FPS in this is actually good for one of these kind of games. Compare this to stuff like Dungeon Master games on the console. Dungeon Master 1 and especially Dungeon Master 2 on the Sega CD. That thing runs like ass. This is actually like fast. Look how fast I can run, right? I mean, you wouldn't be getting this kind of speed on. So for this kind of game, it definitely runs nice and fast. You don't want to be going too fast on a dungeon crawler because next thing you know, you're falling in a pit. So you still need some degree of control. Oh, hello. So we have those two switches there. I'm really curious what those do. And apparently nothing. Those are just fake switches. I don't know. Didn't seem to screw anything up. Unless they hit something from like the maybe one of those opens up that door that's down a couple levels. Go check it out. Oh, great. Sorry, I can't go this way. Damn it. Should have opened up that door. Think your Game Boy Color is bad, oh yeah? Alright. I don't remember the floor. I think it was like floor. It's either 9 or 10. I'll just take a shortcut here. Damn it. No, that door's still closed. I don't know if there's any way getting past that door. There's a small room behind it. I don't know what's in that room. It's probably another golden key, because I'm still missing... Yeah, still missing like another golden key, or even where to use these golden keys. Levels doesn't... Having a leveling system doesn't make an RPG. It's one of the things that makes an RPG, but you can definitely need more elements, because you can technically call like God of War an RPG because you have skill levels for, you know, your attacks. Is that... Oh god damn it. It's a big open level. Oh, there's some pits above us. I guess I can float up. I wonder if this would be considered a chessboard. It's kind of big to be considered a chessboard, I guess. This is kind of dangerous, though. Oh, damn it. Oh, there's a... Black reads, you're at button 8. Button 8, how many buttons is there? Holy crap, there's a lot of... Okay, this is the chessboard. Yeah, this has got to be the chessboard. You're at button H. Now to figure out... Well, I've got to kill these things first before I can even... Holy crap, look how much damage that thing did. Yep, like the... I was dead man walking. I had to reload an old save to get past where I was. This is a spot where I had to throw a potion into a grill, and if you throw anything in there before the potion, which is what I had done, then you're dead man walking. So yeah, that was fun. The chessboard thing is going to be interesting. I don't know how that's going to work. I have a bunch of chess moves, but I'm not sure... Am I just supposed to repeat the chess moves? There's buttons on the side, so I probably have to hit them in sequence according to the chess moves. My guess. Damn it. There's too many monsters here, what the hell? I have to stay near the stairs, otherwise I'm just gonna get surrounded. Stairs. Like these things don't come downstairs. Oh, I know there's no Yu-Gi-Oh! RPGs. Yu-Gi-Oh! Are card games. I don't consider a card game an RPG. GameCube one was like Random Encounters. That one's kind of an RPG, but... Yu-Gi-Oh! Games? Yeah, no. Not RPGs. There was card games with RPG mechanics. Unlike the, you know, the RPGs with card mechanics. AKA, like, Kingdom... Wasn't there a Kingdom Hearts one? I'm hungry. You're too hungry to sleep. Eat some chicken. Chicken. damn, this thing hits so hard. What the hell, man? God, these enemies are nasty. Then we're in a protection ring. I got like, unless I missed some like epic armor somewhere in the game, I probably have the best armor in the game. These things are just wrecking me. With the tankiest character. What the hell? Like, no chance against these guys. Yeah, and I could use that that power or fatal word, whatever the hell it is, spell, but as long as it's, I don't even know if magic can miss. 10 level grind. Grinding. First of all, there's no way of grinding levels that much. I mean, you have to grind it on enemies, which well, I mean, those are enemies I'm fighting, and all it would give me is just a little bit more mana and hit points. I'm already at level 8 of 9 would be the maximum level because you only have a single character, and I get 4 HP and 2 mana every level. So an extra 4 HP and 2 mana ain't gonna help me. Try that, what is it, Fatal Touch, Sir Hell Tab one. To kill the thing behind it? The problem now is I'm poisoned and I have no way of getting rid of my poison. I have to like wait to regenerate. Well, you video games are near trash level, yeah. They're generally games that are designed for kids, anyways. Of course, it's gonna be utter trash. This is fun, this is fun, this is fun, this is fun, this is fun. Fun, 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 fun. Yeah, Core didn't even finish that one. It was so bad, Core just like dumped it. Core has played some shitty games, so if Core dumps the game, it's bad. I think it's from what I can tell, like I think you just found it boring as hell, right? It's probably the worst thing. It's one thing playing a bad game, but playing a boring game is that's much worse. It just feels like a slog getting through it. Come on, regenerate the mana, please. Does time go away faster if I walk around? Probably not. Man, I can't. I wish I could sleep while poisoned. Thank you. Now I can sleep. What? First random encounter took 20 minutes. Wow. That sounds brutal. What, in Yu-Gi-Oh? Frickin' hell, like how much damage those guys do. He's supposed to do anything with this. Alright, got one more. Ay, ay, ay. Hopefully those things don't respawn, because goddamn. Yeah, unfortunately there's no insta-kill spell. There's Fatal Wounds, which does 26 times damage. But even on those guys, that doesn't insta-kill them. It does a decent amount of damage. I mean, closest thing to insta-kill spell is the Ha-Ha, but the only thing it insta-kills is me. Not even. I've survived that spell. God. So much frickin' damage. Try it again against this guy. Be careful, because I mean, he uses up half my magic casting this, so good chance this guy's gonna poison me again. There. Oh, god damn it. Kill one, another one just takes its place. Now we're back to square one, where we gotta wait for... Oops. For magic to cast Cure Poison. Good. At least I had enough mana that time. Look how much damage this guy's doing. What the hell? This is just not fair. Alright. Kill most of those stupid white basilisk dudes that just do massive damage. Alright, let's explore this level. It's a big open level. No, I've killed quite a few of them. They just do massive damage. Like when you have a monster that basically does half of your health in damage, when you have what's most likely the best armor in the game, I mean that's just painful. When you add two of them all of a sudden, this guy's running away, so he's probably almost dead. Or maybe he's not, and I just cornered him and. Look at that, he just did such a big, huge chunk of damage there. And of course they poison you, which is like a double whammy. One thing, you know, just trying to survive, but then you're using magic to heal. Next thing you know, you're out of magic and you're poisoned. In which case you just die a slow death because you can't sleep while poisoned. Hunger to feed my life force, and you will make a good meal. Make thy move. So I don't know if I have to solve, like, because we have a whole bunch of chess moves. Stuff like E2 to E4, E7 to E5, F1 to C4. I don't know if I need to, like, do the actually play a chess game with them kind of thing, or if I need to... if I need to just mimic those moves. Because if I have to do a chess game, like, what... Like, I don't know. Like, this is gonna be confusing. Like, I don't know if I need to And they really want to make sure you have enough food to play that chess game, don't they? You're gonna need these. Oh, and there's the keys over there. Crap! God damn it! Do I actually have to find all 4 keys? Because it looks like I need those keys to go through that gate. So I need those keys, don't I? Or maybe one of them is up here, because there's these holes here, obviously. Let's see if there's anything up here. Kelly, okay. Oh. Another golden door over there. After we hit the switch. Access lever for what? Let's go back downstairs. Huh. I think it's the first time I've seen a diagonal section actually open. So I'm gonna have to go through a whole bunch of mines. Yeah, I wish there was a ability of saving at least 2 spells, or at least 1 extra spell plus, you know, whatever you had. Just kind of like a quick recall thing, so I can save the tab mem, which I use a lot because that's your healing spell. You can save that plus having like a second spell. It would help a lot. Luckily, tab mem is not too hard to cast, unlike Kelly, where it's just like all over the place. That's not gonna. That's just leading me to a dead end. It's a scroll. That's SAR. To pass by here, you must defeat me, Baniff. Great. So I'm assuming we have to do the chess match, but then the spot with the golden keys, that's probably optional. Because I'm missing a key, so I got 3 of them, I'm missing 1. Either way, we need to do the chess match. One thing I'm worried about is like I have a whole bunch of chess moves, but I don't know if I just have to repeat these because like E2 to E4, so I just have to hit like the E2 and then E4. Because this is, it says switch H is here. So this is button H, so obviously, you know, A would be the first A, B, C, D, E. So this is E. Then E2 to E4. This is 2. But then, do I have to like undo this and then do the 4? Oops. Or do I have to like hit the E as well? Right, like then we have like E7 to E5. So like I don't know if I have to reset thing every time. And what happens if I screwed up, like I accidentally clicked that one twice there? F1 to C4. Like, I don't know. Dead anyways. This is the problem with this chess thing, like E2 to E4, like I don't know if I just need to counter him. I don't know. This is the problem. Let's see if I can open up like a chess. I just want to see if like these are actual chess moves, as in, you know, because I forget what row and column. Like E2, D4 would be like a pawn move, right? Normally, that'd be like an opening pawn move. But I need a chessboard to actually just visualize this thing instead of just having chess moves. So, pull one up online here. I can kill this guy with dying. Just kill me while I pull up a chessboard. Online chess board. I don't know. Come on. There. Alright, I got a board. No, the rows 2 and 7 are the pawns. The A to H are columns. So E2 to E4, which is his first chess move, would actually be like a pawn moving, you know, 2 steps forward. But I don't know if I'm just trying to repeat the pawn, like. I would fight myself. Coach. How do I turn off the computer here? It's okay, I can't just play myself. I'm just trying to figure out like the. Yeah, come on. It's like E7. E7 would be the. Oh, see there? No, E7 would be his move. Yeah, so he's. So he's moving black as well. But I don't know if I need to continue the move. You know what I mean? So if he's doing that, maybe I have to checkmate him, kind of thing. So let's just reload here. That could be a possibility. Let's kill this bastard first. So I need to set up the board first to like the correct, you know. Just trying to find like a chessboard that can actually control both sides of. That ain't easy. Just pause the game here. I don't want to play a computer. I just want to play. Game. Can I choose not a computer? A computer? How about play myself? Damn it, game. Oh yeah, progress has definitely happened, yes. Here. As long as I can... I could just make this board up and, or just look at a board and try to visualize it. It's easier if I could actually just set up a board. Chessboard. Is there a way of just... Online chessboard. Board editor. Yeah, that works. Okay, perfect. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so let's see. So E2 to E4. Okay, and then E7 to E5. Okay. Then F1 to C4. It's F1 to C4. Okay, it's the bishop. And then D7 to D6. It's pawn D7 to D6. Okay. G1 to F3. So that's knight on G7. Or, wait, sorry, knight on G1 to F3. Okay. C8 to G4. C. So it's bishop on C8 to G4. Okay. B1 to C3. So that's knight B1 to C3. G7 to G6. So that's pawn G7 to G6. And F3 to E5. That's knight at F3 to E5. Just takes the pawn. G4 to D1. G4, so that's the bishop. The bishop takes the queen. And white sucks. And C4 to F7. C4 to F7. That's check on black. Okay, so now I'm assuming I'm moving as black, so I have to move the king because I'm on check. So I have to move the king to the E7. So E8 to E7. Well, although if you're moving the king, you don't have to. You have to put. I forget chess notation. I don't know if I need to. Like if you're in check, I don't know. Wait, I could put it anyways. Like it'd be E8 to E7, because I can't take the bishop because it's being protected by the knight. And I can't take the bishop with anything, so the only possible move I have is move the king to E7. So E7 would be the answer. But E8 to E7, but I don't know if I need to... I don't know if in chess notation if I need to put the... if I need to put the E8 by moving the king out of a check. So let's see. Damn it. You mind? I'm dead anyways. Let him kill me. A damn basilisk thingy. Yeah, I mean, you pretty much need a chessboard to like solve this puzzle. Because just trying to, I mean, I guess you could draw yourself one out, but trying to visualize this without an actual chessboard to look at. Alright, so I need E7 would be the answer. Let's kill this bastard. No, that's the right. Seriously, game, what the fuck? This game just wants to absolutely murder me, doesn't it? It just does not want me to win. It does not want me to actually beat this game. It's just like, I'm just gonna have to fight this guy a million times over. No matter what you're gonna do, whatever you do, he's gonna stay with you. I don't know if he was respawning or just... Alright, can I do the chess puzzle now, please? Okay, thanks. Okay, so H, G, F, E. Mad E. I'm not. This is E. Yeah. E. Seven. And open the door, so I don't know if I need to do the... So I don't know if it opens the door upstairs, or... I'm assuming it should open that door there. So let's try to... You have to do the 8 first. You have to hit both, like... E8, E7, E8 kind of thing. No. See, this, I'm hoping like if you press a button, it doesn't like screw you over, kind of thing. God damn it! See, this would be a lot easier if I didn't have to worry about constantly trying to dodge these stupid monsters. Is there dang? 9:30? What are you, an old man? Going to bed at 9:30. See, this is the tricky part. Like, how am I supposed to trigger... Like, I don't know if I have to do E and then the 8 and then like unclick both and then E and then 7. This is the part that I'm not sure about here with this system. Like, I know the move I have to make is you know, king at E7 to E8. That's the only move I have. But how do I translate that into this game? I sacrifice staying up? No. Staying up is so much more important. I'm hangry. Hangry. Alright, let's try... Oops. I meant to look at the map there, but yeah, it's the right one. So this is E. Eight. E. Oh, god damn it! Get out of my way. 7. See again. Yes, make thy move. I made my move. It doesn't seem to satisfy you. What's that? Do I have to place this food down? No, that would make sense. There's no switches. Trying to be sexy as hell. Yep, pretty much, right? And move there. Like, this is the only move I have. E7 to E, or E8 to E7. But just doing E8, E7 doesn't work in both. Thinking all three of these switches. One doesn't work. I also have to do E and then followed by 8, followed by 7 in that specific order. There's one thing I did do. Let me just try reloading the previous save. There's one thing I did do is accidentally hit 8 at one point. That might have, like, screwed me over kind of thing. Let me just try to... I'm assuming I have the right solution here. Just go right to avoid all the monsters. A, B, C, D, E. Eight. Mind me, leave me alone there, mister. To E7. Does that do anything? Nope. See, now we got a problem of the whole, like, I mean, I know the solution. I just don't know how to translate that into what this game wants. That's the problem now. It's like, how the hell do I translate this to how the game sees the puzzle answer? Because it's just moved E7 to E8, like, or E8 to E7, I should say. How the hell do I tell the game that this is E7 to E8 I'm trying to do? I'm gonna try like E, then 8, and then 7. If that doesn't work, I'll just try E7 again without pressing anything else by reloading the save. Okay, it's E87. That doesn't do it. So E8, then unclick 8, and then 7. Unclick 7 doesn't work. E8, 7 doesn't work. I'll try... I'll just try E7. That doesn't work, and I'll try E... Like, click E, and then click 8, and then go back and unclick E, and then unclick 8. Then click E again, then click 7 again. C, D, E. Just doing a E7. Okay, so that's obviously not the answer. So let's try the full, like, unclick each one every time kind of thing. Try that on my newer save first. Let's try on my old save. Just to make sure if that works, and then I'll do it on my newer save, because I've already killed most of the monsters on that floor. Hey Tex, how's it going? Anything in this corner? Oh. A, B, C, D, E. E8. To E. God damn it, game. Well, we'll get rid of it if I can figure out the game's mechanics. I know what I need to do, I don't know how the game wants me to do it. That's the problem. This game's mechanics sometimes. Like right now, I'm trying to do like a chess move, but how the hell am I supposed to actually trigger it correctly? That's the big question. God damn it! And then you have these stupid monsters in the way. B, C. They're just get in your way here. 8. E. 7. So this one, this is the last combination of buttons that would do the same thing at E7, E8 to E7. This doesn't do it, I don't know. God damn it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to trigger this. Like this is the problem now. Like I know what I need to do. It's the only possible move left. Unless I'm missing some of his chess moves, but I found every single chess move. There's no chess move on 12, there's no chess move on 13, because there's nowhere to hide a chess move, so I would have spotted one. There's no way there could be a chess move in either of those floors. Because I'm assuming he's white and I'm black, and right now he's got me in check. So the bishop's got me in check. Like the only thing I can do with my king, I can't take the bishop because his knight is protecting. His knight is protecting f7 and f. Oh, sorry, yeah, he's protecting f7 and d7, so I can't move my king in either of those spots. The bishop's on f7, so I can't take the bishop with anything. I can't. Obviously, I'm in check, so I can't take the knight. So the only thing I can do is move my king to to e7. So I need to move the king to e7. So e8 to e7. That's the move. But how the hell do I do that in the game? This is the thing that sucks. Like, I don't know how to translate that into what the game wants. Let's see here. Let's assume that for some reason there was like chess moves on 12 and 13, right? Because there was that note saying about 13 moves. So obviously there's only one move I can do with that black king. So if I do the, so let's say we're moving 2 moves ahead. So that one is the only possible move. So e8 to e7. Now, what would white do? White would can't do that. Okay, white would take the knight from c3 to d5. That would put the king in check again, the black king in check. Now what could the black king do? Can't go that way, can't go that way, can't go that way. That would actually checkmate the king. Yeah. So that would be a checkmate for white. So maybe I have to do that move. Maybe I have to do the c3, the c5. Or c3 to d5. c3 to d5 would be checkmate for white. Like, blank's screwed any way you look at it. Like, so let's try doing that one. So let's do one move ahead. We'll do c3 to d5. Now, how do we set that off? This game again, same issue, right? So let's try doing it in order. Luckily this time we're actually gonna press 4 buttons, so that's more likely. C. God damn it, game! Stop. 3 to d5. That's checkmate for white. Let's see. Success. Oh. That's probably Lord Baniff right there. Alright, let's go save. I mean, that was an interesting puzzle. Like, I guess, you know, I guess that hint thing, that 13 moves thing is the thing that kind of... Because there's 13 moves in total. The game only gives us 11 moves. And then, of course, because the 12th move is forced, no matter what, you have to do the 12th move. Because the king only has one move to go, so they don't need to tell you the 12th move. And then you're supposed to figure out the 13th move, and that was the puzzle. That was the tricky part there. So that was kind of a cool puzzle. I won't lie. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm about to kill Lord Baniff right now. Save upstairs. I don't want to save on this floor because then it messes up my... Okay, here we go. Nope. This guy's worse enemy than Lord Baniff, probably. Alright, where are you, Lord Baniff? Where you at? Where you at? The big baddie himself. I'm doing 5 damage. Oh. This guy got some like super defense. Like the dude in the box. I know, it looks just like him, doesn't it? I'll have to try that Fatal Touch spell. But it does more damage than my physical attacks do, at least. Oops. Nope. Was it Sir Helltab? Nope. Sir Helltab. Let's hit and run. Hit, run, regenerate. Oops. Hello. I don't even know if I'm even doing any damage to this guy. Might be immune to magic for all I know. Yeah, let's hope there's that too, right? I mean, it doesn't seem to, like, at least the other enemies I've fought never seem to regenerate health. So I can, like, wake up and then go, like, hit them for once and then they die, kind of thing. But, God knows. try like one more run at hitting him with that with those two like super attacks, and then if it doesn't go down then I'll try to do some hit and runs with my sword. Sports games. Get the nasty ones out of the way first. Sir Helltop. I'm curious where this like those holes go up to. Maybe they'll go up to the last golden key gate thing. Where is he? Where'd you go? Where's a second ago? Alright. Ah, crap. That's south. I want to go north. Don't kill me, please. Oh, crap. This is brutal. So many FIFAs. Okay, so, I mean, I hit him with like a lot of those magic things, so either he's really strong against magic or immune to it. I mean, he's obviously very strong against physical attacks, considering I hit him for like 5 damage with a weapon that's supposed to do 11 minimum, so... I'm hitting for 5. Damn it. I'm really hoping these hit and runs are working. He's regenerating, and I don't know what I can do. Unless there's, I mean, maybe you have to throw food at him, give you some weird trick like that. Unless, of course, there's other... I mean, I can use magic armor, maybe, beforehand, but that's going to help me much. I don't know what kind of spells he's casting. Is he casting fire? Why does he move so fast? It's like... Where even is he? Oh, god damn it. It's bad enough having him, but having the stupid iguana ding. Let's try to get rid of that stupid iguana thing. That's probably the reason he gave us a lot of food. It's like, you're gonna need it. Go away, you stupid iguana thing. Where is he? I don't want you. Get away from me. God damn it. Another thing killed me there. I don't know, I mean, he's taking damage. Maybe he's invulnerable, I don't know. I've hit him with a lot of magic, like the strongest magic attack in the game. I mean, he's definitely taking less damage to my physical attacks than you know, my physical attacks can do, if you will. Like, my physical attacks can do normally minimum of 11 damage. He's taking like 5 damage, so 5 to 8 damage. But he's definitely taking way less than he should be taking, kind of thing. So he might just have a lot of hit points and is just really strong. The problem is I have these other freaking enemies that are spawning and I have to deal with as well. Stupid iguana thing. And I don't know if, like, if I run away and then heal up, does he regenerate? You know, that's another big question, another big if. Yeah, but that's pretty standard in like most CRPGs. You always have like a final boss who's not necessarily hard. He's just spongy skills. You know, I got this stupid bastard behind me too. I mean, that's the biggest issue. It's not the boss. It's these other enemies that are sneaking in as well. The problem is if I try to kill those, they just respawn. So back to same issue. That guy is probably more annoying than the boss. The boss doesn't poison me, at least. Spells, please. Heal. Thank you. God damn it. Yep, I've defeated his chess match, now I just gotta, like... I gotta defeat him. I'm trying, like, hit and run attacks. You know, hitting and running away, sleeping. Maybe switching levels resets them. Problem is, if I try to sleep on this level, I'm just gonna get attacked by monsters. Unless I kill them first, but... It's not easy when they just run away like a Mach 5. They do give you a lot of food though, so it's pretty clear they want you to. God, this guy's the worst. I'm pretty sure they respawn. That's another annoying thing. Let's go up here. That's definitely not worth one. Like this game is pretty technically impressive for the Game Boy Color. It's not worth a one, despite the really annoying, you know, dead man walking thing that kind of screwed me over. And the last puzzle, like the chess puzzle, was definitely interesting. So it's that was kind of a neat puzzle, especially since you had to actually play it ahead an extra couple of moves, so they didn't give you all the moves. So you had to actually play 2 moves ahead. That was kind of neat. Ma'am. Chicken, some bread. Yeah, that's what I mean. For Game Boy Color, this is pretty advanced. No pun intended. It's a very advanced Game Boy Color game. Almost call it an advanced Game Boy game. Hit him. God damn it. Arr. I wonder if it's even possible to get him out of that area. Probably not. Alright, maybe he's gonna help kill us this bastard. That would be nice. I don't know if enemy monsters can take damage from, like, not you. Definitely seems to have died faster there. Okay, so he does go out of his little niche. That kind of sucks. Now he's out in the open. Oh man. Actually, it might be a good thing in a way. Get him over to the stairs. Oh crap, where am I? Oh, I'm going up to the side of the stairs. It's a good thing there's no item durability in this. This annoying thing. There. Will it just disappear? Yeah, let's just disappear if you get the key in there. It's odd, but sure. Let's see what's up here. Since he's out of this room, it's a good time to like explore a little bit. Still missing one gold key. Sephiroth Ziziak, 19 months. Thank you so much for the continued support, Ziziak. Good evening. Welcome to, I'm hoping is almost the end of this game. And we gotta defeat the final boss, who's a little tough. It's been a long ride in this game, I'll tell you that. Hey, Core. Hey. Didn't see you come in. How's it going? No, it's I managed to get past the dead man walking. My save was dead man walking after doing some ROM hacking to kind of view the map and at least view kind of like there's 3 doors in a row. I'm realizing, the one thing I wasn't able to finish was that one kind of gated off switch. And trying some stuff, not having it work, and then reloading a save on a hunch, and then I was able to actually get out of the dead man walking snare by reloading a save. So I managed to get past it. It wasn't easy. I just gotta defeat this final boss, who's not easy. Let's go heal. Some good ones coming up, yeah. Some good ones to launch the palette from this one. I know, right? Well, this is Game Boy Color. I mean, they had to use all the ROM memory for those like FMV sequence intros there. It was like 1 second long FMV sequences. And how much health does this bastard have? My god. Either he has some sort of regeneration, or feels like this. Oh fuck! Monster behind me. He hits so fast too. It's not necessarily the damage, it's like the speed. Yeah, the joys of a new machine and try to making everything work like the old machine. Yeah, OBS is probably the easiest part. Alright, let's make a save again. I'm gonna try to use that magic again. Like, I know at least with my physical attack I'm doing damage because it's visible damage, right? Versus magic, I don't know, maybe he's basically immune to magic. I just don't know if he's got any sort of regeneration. As far as I'm aware, no monsters before this have had some sort of regeneration. But God knows, maybe this guy does. Maybe I have to use like a different sword. Maybe he's got like a sword he's weak to that actually, you know, does full damage. You could try different blades. I have a whole bunch with me. Because this sword seems to be doing half the damage it normally would. Tried like punching him a whole bunch, but it was not working. Let's just try it for the hell of it. I tried doing hit and runs with the super attack spell. Keep doing that a whole bunch. Sir Haltab. I mean, if it does half damage, it's better than my physical attacks in terms of pure damage output. I'm assuming level 9 would be maximum level, but I mean, I'd be surprised if I hit level 9. Unless I go grinding on monsters, which doesn't feel necessary for the most part anyways. Hit him with 4 of like this super powerful magic attack here. It's as if I didn't do anything. Ten mana for another one. Let's try to get. Let's keep hitting him with this. Maybe we'll eventually kill him. Yeah, I doubt he's just purely invulnerable. Still in here, or did he go back outside? No, no, stupid son of a... So I can kill these things and, well, actually, I used 2 shots of that there. So considering these things die, like, super fast. Here's the game. Sir, how tab. Yeah, well, Lord Skullkeep from Dungeon Masters 2 was... I mean, the boss himself was a joke. It was like a super long boss fight because of the absolute trash FPS of that game. The boss himself wasn't that difficult. That's what I mean. He's not necessarily difficult if if I eventually kill him if he doesn't have any sort of weird regeneration. Which again, he'd be the only enemy in the game that does have regeneration if that was the case. And that'd be pretty evil to do that. Okay, now the problem is now he's out in the open and God knows where the hell he is. There's a big open area here. I can hear him. Hit by something. Find a needle in the haystack here. What the hell? Where are you? He moves so fast. Like he could be like right beside me and I wouldn't even notice because he's so fast. Well, that sucks in normal FPS, I can imagine. Okay, where the hell is he? Go back in his room. I can hear him. That's one I keep hearing. It's the actual boss. I think I found the actual boss. The annoying part is these stupid respawning enemies that are worse than the boss. They do way bigger damage spurts, plus they poison. At least the boss doesn't poison. "86 box added phonic emulated 200 megahertz Pentium overdrive." Wow. Yeah, emulation is a bitch. All right, where the hell I am? Come on, Baniff. There he is. Where is he? Got him! Yes! You may have beaten me, but you will never find the key to leave the tower. Son of a bitch. Is this... maybe this is the key? Thanks the bits! Now, how am I supposed to get out of the tower? I'm hoping the scroll is the key, because I mean, he had it. We're still missing one gold key, which is... I can't use this as a key. God damn it. Unless we have to go upstairs, like now that we killed him, we go back upstairs, and then... yeah, that's why he's... and we have to actually go to that spot. That's like, you need to kill me first, or whatever. That probably has the key that we need, the last key. That's not over, of course not. Now I need to get it out of the tower. The whole goal is to get it out of the tower. Killing Lord Baniff was just something like a speed bump on the way. Oh yeah, that was Lord Baniff. It was just a speed bump on the way to get out of the tower. Kelly King. Let's save first of all. For these mines. Tab mem. Jesus. Well, these definitely do more damage than others. Okay, that's open now, so that wasn't open before. Or has that just been like Lord Baniff's ghost? Now we gotta kill the real Lord Baniff. There's a gold key at the end of this. I've been looking for secret doors here, but we just have to get to the end of this hallway. Damn it, game. Do they really need to throw that in there just to piss me off? Alright, at the end. There we go, last key. Da 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 da! Alright. Good. And we had to find the golden keys too, because I wouldn't have been able to get out of here unless I have the golden key. So if I didn't find the other 3 golden keys on the way, I would have been screwed. Okay, so I'm hoping I touch that gate and be like, congratulations, you win! But it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be a horrible, like, you won game. We better get like some sort of FMV sequence. Alright, here we go. I'm not gonna save. I'm just gonna. Okay, go. It's open, and there's a pit there too. Even throw a pit there. Like, come on, game. Let's save. I'm curious where that pit goes. Yeah. Alright, this goes here. Like, what's even the point of having this pit here? Like, oh yeah, one last surprise before you go. Okay, well this obviously has to be like... Where's there a closed door? Freedom is the prize for proving you are better than me. Drop at the door to exit. Ha 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 ha. It's over. It's over. Just as the scroll touches the floor, a magical door begins to open. You shade your eyes as the sunlight rushes in to meet you. It feels like you have not seen the outside for an eternity. As your eyes adjust to the light, you see your friend Marimune asleep. You will be very lucky, or very happy to see you, and if you want to know about your adventure. You guys are the first people, we're all the first people ever seeing this. The only hope you have is still blah blah blah. Oh, thanks to the bits, Zyziak. Yeah, so this is the first time in history that this ending screen has been captured. Hey Mary. This ending screen has never been captured. Or hell, the entirety of the game has never been captured. It's kind of neat being the first person in the world to actually have, like, I'm definitely not the first person who beat this, because I mean other people must have beat this, but the first person who actually has footage of the end of this game. Oh yeah, it's going to YouTube like all the rest of my games. It feels weird to be the first person, right? Like how many games can any of us say that, yeah, we're like the only person to have that? My time to speedrun.com. I could beat this so much faster now that I know like all the puzzles, right? I'll start a speedrun of this game right now. So yeah, that's game 299,243 completed. Well, that level 12 was pretty brutal, like that dead man walking scenario. If it wasn't for that, I would have finished it a lot sooner. But being stuck on that because I threw a piece of junk, and that basically blocked me from being able to activate that switch. The chess puzzle was kind of neat, because I mean it basically, because they give you 11 moves, and there's a scroll that tells you there's 13 moves in total, but there's no move on level 12 and 13. But if you do the actual chessboard, then the 12th move is forced. You're forced to do that 12th move, and 13th move, of course, would be the checkmate move. So that's the thing I was trying to do, right? I'm trying to figure out how to do the 12th move, but I was actually supposed to do the 13th move. So once I figured that out, bam, that was kind of cool. Time for the other three characters. Yeah. Yeah, it's another Game Boy Color. Hopefully the next game is better than this. Anything special? No, we don't get anything special by pressing the OK button. Just get back to the beginning. Alright, so yeah, that's game 243 completed. Alright, so give me a few minutes here. I'm gonna set up my spreadsheet for this game. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick, and then we'll start the next game on the list. There's Little Monsters or something like that. It's gonna be a weird one. Alright, give me a few minutes.